and gentlemen, how are you doing today? I'm live again from Kathmandu, Nepal.
Yay!
With two amazing Toastmasters, passionate, 8 years, 10 years of experience in Toastmastering. And they seem to be the best Toastmasters actually. Today I met with them in Shangrila Toastmasters meeting which happened in Kathmandu, Nepal. It was 266 meeting if I'm not mistaken.
68.
And
yeah,
I got,
66.
All right, I got an opportunity to speak and I mean in front of them, and it was like I'm feeling on the top of cloud 9. And let's learn about them, who they are, and what they are doing in Toastmasters. First of all, please introduce yourself, sir.
Okay, my name is Viswavadikari. I'm the area director for D1 of District 95. That's Munich areas.
Oh,
so if anyone from Munich there, hey, what's up?
Hey,
which would be pretty cool. Yeah.
All right. So you are from Nepal. Are you from Munich?
I'm a Nepalese Toastmaster from Munich.
Perfect. You're serving as an area director in Munich.
In Munich, yeah.
Beautiful. So we are meeting from different part of the country.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Different part of the world.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Not the country.
Absolutely, different part of the world.
He is actually in cloud 9.
Okay, I have to come back.
Yeah.
Right. So what else do you want to share with people? Please tell us. A lot of my friends are watching you. What message do you have as a Toastmaster? You've been serving as you've been a Toastmaster for the past 8 years.
8 years, yeah.
Wow, wonderful. I saw you speaking amazingly.
Oh, thank you so much.
Please tell my friends, all the Toastmasters who are listening to you.
Well, I mean, my first advice is to never give up. I mean, even if it's one of those, the situation where you don't feel you're actually getting what you want, just try and get into it, and you just enjoy the whole journey that's in front. That's what I did. Initially, yeah, not so good, but then as I grew, I realized the feedbacks are amazing, the evaluations are amazing, and the crowd itself is so nurturing, and I enjoyed it.
All right, one more question. What kept you going in this journey of learning Toastmasters? Some people, they don't continue after 1 year or 2 years. What kept you going?
Well, I felt at home. That was like one of the things that I told him as well, and he's my mentor. We'll get back to him in a bit. The thing is, I felt welcomed. For the past 8 years, I've been to 4, 5, 6 different countries. I've been a member in 6 different countries, and I realized everywhere, no matter which culture you have, no matter which language you speak, you're always welcomed. And I guess that's a pretty spectacular thing to have, where you go on and make friends, strangers before you enter the club venue, and then in the end you're just there talking on Facebook with his false friends. So it's Toastmasters that allows you to do this.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell us the story of your cap. Is it
yeah.
we Toastmasters said like Toastmaster wears many hats? Is it because of that or something, a different reason?
Well, actually, because you're also wearing a hat, I guess we are the two people wearing a hat. It's just I have a really weird affinity with hats. I have an elaborated hat collection. This one actually was a gift from my friend from Germany.
You can thank your friend as well.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know why you are in his channel, that's great, but if you are, thank you for the hat. I really appreciate the hat.
His name?
Okay. I hope you're not there in that channel. I hope you're not there in that channel. Right. Yeah. I guess his name was Klaus, but yeah.
Alright. But there we go. Alright, now we go to our another friend, Ravi, right?
Yes. Yeah. Why didn't you go in?
Yeah.
In the center.
Ravi
yeah, there we go.
is known as one of the best speakers in this area. Area means like Nepal. So let's hear from him, like why he is in Toastmasters for past 10 years. What's driving him to continue the journey of Toastmastering? Please.
All right. So first and foremost, I just like the contrasting thing of not wearing a hat. So just to bring a different perspective. But I think I've been a Toastmaster for 10 years. And one of the things I've realized is in my journey that you cannot not communicate, you cannot not lead. Okay. Because it's so integral to our human experience. And if you're not on a journey where you're continuously developing, then you're sort of on a path where you cannot make an impact. Even to your family. Simple thing. You gotta communicate with your family, you gotta communicate with lead your family. So, and then there's the culture, and then there's, your company, your community. So I think is that realization that it's something you cannot run away from.
Alright.
So you might as well get good at it.
Yeah. Okay, just please tell us, the people who are not Toastmasters yet, why they should join Toastmasters?
For the reason I mentioned, but I think Toastmasters is a long journey. I would recommend people play the long game. Figure out what your major goals in life are and why being a better communicator will help you to achieve your goals, to be a better leader.
Perfect. I happen to experience this question. A lot of people are asking me, suppose I'm asking somebody, okay, why don't you just join? She will ask me, what is the benefit? So what should I answer then? What a short-term benefit, for example, short-term benefit. Some people are not very much long-term planning. So what should I answer them as a, like what you will get in a couple of or few months?
I would probably ask them what they want out of their life. Instead of telling what the benefit is. Then I would try to connect what they get in Toastmasters to what they want out of their life, so that it's customized to helping them get what they out of life. So if I just tell them generic answers, it does not connect to what motivates them.
Yeah.
But if I, for instance, ask Rishabh, what do you want out of your life, Rishabh? And then I'd be able to show how being a better communicator and leader would help him achieve that. So now suddenly it connects with his goals and his values and his motivation kick in.
All right. So it's for those people who are really want to develop their personal like individuality.
Their life goals, corporations in their work. So I'd ask them, what do you want out of your work in 5 years, 10 years? What do you want out of your life in 5 years, 10 years?
All right.
And then obviously, as a part of developing, they pretty much be needing to improve their communication.
Okay, a quick one. Where do you see yourself? Just share with us a comparison when you started Toastmasters and now where you are.
So I think, there are 3 ways to really become confident in Toastmasters, right? One is we manage the mindset, right? You manage your fears. Second is we get the skill set, which is a lot of what we learn in Toastmasters. And third is we get stage time. So unless you're getting enough stage time, you're not going to get better at it. I mean, you can't get good sitting in a chair.
Okay.
So I think what Toastmasters does is allows us to work on all 3 of those. And that's how we sort of bring it together. Really, we get the mindset, the skill set, and the stage time. In the spotlight, this is not a place of fear, this is a place of opportunity.
Okay.
Right, the stage is an opportunity spot. So this is what I tell people, right? You're coming here, you have an opportunity to make an impact.
Okay, you can speak your heart out.
There you go.
You can inspire people with your own stories. Perfect. Now the message again to the audience. In general, what message would you like to give? It could relate to Toastmasters or in general life.
Generally, I would say, again, play the long game. Toastmasters have the experience of, coming in, dropping out, but don't totally drop out. Life happens. But I would say come back.
Yeah.
Just when you're really busy, take low responsibility roles. When you are slightly more free, take the more time-consuming roles. But always be in the game. Never drop out of the game.
So it means the Toastmaster is a life. So
Yeah.
don't disconnect from the life.
Absolutely. Because you cannot disconnect from communicating and leading.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, Keshav. Oh, sorry, Rishabh.
Yeah.
Rishabh, I'm sorry.
Such a good
Rishabh,
friend.
You're. Oh, okay. What's your parting message?
Just enjoy the ride. I've been doing this for past 8 years in 6 or 7 different countries, and I've learned a lot, and I guess you will too. So, I mean, even if the initial, and God forbid that happens, because that normally does not happen to us, but if that happens and if somebody or something causes you discomfort, just look past that and try to, whatever he said, play the long game, because that helps. That helps, and then at the end, you realize that even unknowingly, you've gained a lot of skill set that you never thought you needed or you had.
So in nutshell, what I understood is like, mind your own opinions, not others.
If you know where you want to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you are your own right.
Yeah.
Nobody will take you where you want to reach.
No.
Nobody.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Because yes, this is what I want to. Why I'm emphasizing on this thing, because I want people to understand it's you.
Exactly.
Game is all about you.
Yeah.
Please don't depend on other people's opinions. They will tell you good or bad things, but you should not mind their opinions. Listen to that, and again, introspect. Live your own.
Find what works best for you. Have 2 or 3 people helping you out, because at the end of the day, it's learning by doing. It's feedbacks that you get, and that works. But not in a completely different way if it's disheartening you. Then stop.
Okay, now I thought one more question for both of you. Just quick one. A lot of people I've seen or met, they're comparing themselves with successful people or with you. are they doing right business, or where do you see them?
So I would say, comparing yourself with others can give you a benchmark in terms of how good you can be. But ultimately, I think on a daily basis, you have to compare with where you were yesterday. Because, I think you do need feedback from the external world. We don't live in a vacuum. So watching others gives us possibilities, but that becomes like a target. But the real comparison, the progress is measured in terms of where was I last month and where am I today.
Perfect.
So that's basically.
That's what I said to. That's what I normally tell my mentees, whoever I'm mentoring, is that when you try to compare your speech with somebody else's speech, don't do that. You can take some skill set out of some other speakers, but at the end, you have to promote who you are. So if you speak in a different manner than I do or than Ravi does, that's great. That's your originality. That's your individuality. And then you have to preserve that and explore upon that. In that way, you will be who you are.
So please, no comparison, it means.
There you go.
No comparison, just comparing with your own personality.
Exactly.
Where you were yesterday, where you are today, where you are going to be tomorrow.
Because you are there for a reason, to uplift yourself, nobody else. So you try to do that.
Thank you so
much.
much.
I think one last thing on this is, public speaking and leadership is both an art and a science. So in the science part is where we bring the common denominators of speaking and leadership. Art is where we bring our unique personality.
There you go.
So we try to understand the science, but we blend the art. So it comes out as a unique way.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
One of our champion speakers, our area director. I'm sure you speak very well, and you've been competing as well. Now you're here. No, you can't compete. I'm sorry for that.
I'm fine. I love mentoring people.
That same applies to me.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, met with the Toastmasters doesn't help you meet amazing people, but help you travel a lot. Trust me, I'm not making it. I'm learning a lot from these people. Wherever I'm going, I'm meeting different people and inspiring them and get inspiration from them. So this is the beauty of life. Sometimes you learn from the senior people and you help other people learn from you who are just about to join Toastmasters. So end of the day, it's a journey of learning, what I normally say. So continue, keep learning, keep inspiring people. And parting message, my regular tagline, if you want to live longer, happier and healthier, live for people. And you are going to live longer. Thank you so much. Bye from Kathmandu, Nepal. And wait for my next video. I don't know which place, which part of the country, which part of the city, which part of the world I'm going to be live from. So thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed.
Bye-bye.